This is Millie Weaver reporting for Infowars.com. Well, there has been another terrorist attack at Ariana Grande's concert in Manchester, UK, which 22 people are now reported dead. Now, ISIS has claimed responsibility for this suicide bombing. So I'm going to be going and asking people whether or not this changes their opinion on Trump's travel ban. Let's go see what they have to say. Did you hear about Ariana Grande's concert?
We did.
Did that scare you? What'd you think about it?
That is scary for the fact that you should just go to a concert and have fun. I mean, don't even worry about that.
More so than anything, I just am sad that it's children and that it was targeted at children.
It was really scary.
That was terrible. It was all little girls. It's awful. Who would target someone like that? I don't know.
Do you guys go to Ariana Grande's concerts?
I haven't been to a concert, but I mean, we're in Austin. We go to concerts all the time, so it's like scary that it could happen, like literally anything and anywhere.
It is really scary because it's like I would go to an Ariana Grande concert, so it could be somewhere where I easily could be, and like you don't go to a concert expecting like there to be an explosion or like an attack or anything like that.
The world is crazy now. Unfortunately, no matter where you go, you're going to face something. I work for the airlines, so unfortunately, it's a crazy world. There's nothing you're going to be able to stop about it.
I don't think it's scary. I'm not going to let it stop me from going out.
Do you ever think about it when you're at like a public place or movie theater or festival?
All the time. I walk into places, I want to see where all the exits are at.
After like hearing about like yesterday or like when one like happens really recently, I think about it more than like just normal day.
Does it change your opinion at all on Trump's travel ban?
No, I kind of supported his travel ban from the beginning. I think there's certain things, not all of it, but there's other things that should be added into it. So I think it adds to like the discrimination of, I guess, Muslims, and that's not necessarily Muslims' fault, but that person who decided to do that kind of messed up.
I think there's always a vetting process from these foreign countries, but I don't think that there's anything, we shouldn't go overboard with it by any means.
I believe that there should be a screening process no matter who the people are across the board. I believe that there should be a screening process and there needs to be some accountability no matter who the person is and where they're coming from.
If it could just filter out ISIS, that would be amazing because there's so many people over there that are trying to get away that like I feel like there's so many Americans and Europeans that want to help those people without having the hassle and like issues of feeling like they're going to be attacked by those people. And like again with racism, you don't want someone being attacked or attacking someone else just because they think they're ISIS if they're not.
There should definitely be more screening because like the ratio of people like in radical groups versus people who are actually refugees is a like 100 million to like 1,000 to 1 ratio. So the lives that are being affected by people during a travel ban, they're just seeking refuge is very like, imbalanced. So I think a screening process would definitely help.
Do you think that people should reconsider Trump's travel ban given these recent events?
Yeah. For the simple fact is, part of the travel ban, we don't benefit from it. Half the people there don't want to come here. That's just the way it is.
I think that the travel ban is, I think he should stay right where he is for now.
What do you think about the fact that this person who bombed it, his parents were refugees? Does that change your opinion on the whole refugee situation?
I haven't really given it thought. It's so soon, and more so than anything, I just am sad that it's children.
What do you think about the fact that ISIS has claimed responsibility for the attack?
I don't really know what to think about that. Obviously it's a negative force in our world, and we should definitely do our best to combat it, but I don't think that saying anything negative about refugees is the answer.
They're going to take whatever they can get if they do it or don't do it. It just gives them their own publicity that they want.
Unfortunately, do I think they really did something about it? Who knows? Nowadays, someone's going to claim it just for the notoriety of it.
I don't really know what to say about that. Like ISIS is just like, it's a terrible thing and it's like really like scary to think about, and it's just like because I don't really know what exactly like we can do about it as like a society and just as like people in general. Like we can't really like fight back or anything, and it's kind of like more large scale.
That is also very scary.
Do you think that this hasn't changed your mind at all on the Trump travel ban for Muslim nations that was temporary?
No, it has not. I still do not think that there should be any sort of ban whatsoever.
What do you think is wrong about the travel ban?
Well, I think that the places that he is trying to impose the travel ban are not actually the places where the people who are committing the terrorist acts are coming from.
There was a handful of places like Syria, Libya, where ISIS is running around, and that's where they're doing those attacks in the Middle East. So do you think that if we're going to even have refugees coming in, we should vet people coming from those ISIS-controlled areas?
Sure, and I think we already are.
So do you think that the judges that overturned Trump's travel ban, that they should undo that now?
Do you think they should take into consideration the travel ban again, just to see?
It should be revisited, but maybe just different terms and like just maybe like stricter rules, but maybe not a full ban.
Do you think that it's partially Trump's fault for this attack by making the terrorists mad?
No, I think this was going on before he got in office, obviously, but I just think as a country we probably need to be better informed and have better leaders and create a safer place for everybody.
I don't believe we should let ISIS agents into the United States, but at the same time, a lot of people are domestic and inspired by something over there rather than getting in, through a border. So a lot of like the, ideas move much more freely than people do.
Do you think it's just too much of a culture clash?
Yes. They don't like us doing things. We don't like certain things. And it's just a lot of hatred going on.
What do you think is more important, political correctness or people's safety?
Absolutely people's safety. But I don't necessarily believe that should be at the cost of, I believe we have a responsibility to help people as well. And I don't know in what context to do that.
Do you think that people are afraid of coming off as xenophobic or racist or anything like that, and that's why they are afraid to speak out against Muslim extremists?
I think so, for sure. I definitely think that's a factor in it. Because that is a piece of it. You don't want to just like stereotype everybody into that one bucket, but I think that there's a middle ground, and it's really hard to find in this like society and with social media and everything, where everything's just so out there and everybody's opinions are very like black and white, and it's a gray area. So
Well, just about everybody that I spoke to was very shaken up over this recent suicide bombing at an Ariana Grande concert. Some were reconsidering Trump's travel ban, but those who weren't didn't seem to come up with an alternative solution. This is Millie Weaver signing off for Infowars.com.
You think our information's hardcore? You think our focus is brutal? Try our nutraceuticals. Try our supplements. We've taken Brain Force and made it Brain Force Plus. Now with 20% more in the bottle and an even more hardcore formula. You owe it to yourself to get these products. They really have worked for myself, my family. They have 5-star reviews by the thousands. Secure your Brain Force Plus today at InfoWarsLife.com. Now 20% stronger. Again, InfoWarsLife.com.